Are you broke as shit? We know why you clicked on this video. This is 3 cars that are under $10,000 you can purchase right now. Welcome back to Boost. Today we got 3 cars that are under $10,000. I hope. I don't know how much their cars go for, but I know how much mine goes for. Let's just get right into this.
The car I chose today is a car that is very loved in the car community. It's Miata.
I hate that car. No, I'm kidding. Wait, what does Miata stand for?
Dude, just tell him.
Wait a minute.
Just tell him.
Miata is
Just tell
always the answer.
Oh, that was an asshole.
If you're looking for any car under 10,000, I think you should be aiming towards a manual transmission. So Miatas are known for their reliability. Miata has a 4-cylinder engine on all their models, ranging from like 1.4 liter, 1.6 liter, 1.8 liter, all this bullshit. I don't know. There's so many. This is a car that is beginner friendly. Easy to work on. It's a lot smaller. Parts are very widespread available. It's not like some German shit.
It's an odd shot to take there.
It is very easy to work on, and it's basically an enthusiast car.
Stance builds, track builds.
I've seen people lift these things.
Yes.
Bro, Miata is like a Lego. I actually don't think there's a single car in the history of cars that has more of a aftermarket support than the Miata.
When purchasing a Miata, the things you get afterwards is a great community, amazing aftermarket support, and inexpensive.
It's a recipe for success.
For success, yeah. So, I was looking online on Facebook Marketplace, and I saw a bunch of Miatas for less than 10 grand. I also saw some for more than 10 grand. The clean title, only 110.
That was like 110 miles.
Only 110,000 miles!
So you get a lot of examples.
Point is, there's a lot of Miatas on Facebook Marketplace, even if you are looking for used socks, just like Shane.
They're everywhere. You can get them for any price. They are literally the perfect car for anybody in any circumstance in the history of anything.
I guess I could see people being turned off by it because they want a fast car, but you're not gonna really get a fast car for 10 grand. It's gonna be a lot of work.
Fuck! Oh, fuck! I like Dodge, as you guys know. I kind of joke with people saying how Dodge made the greatest 4-cylinder ever, and after looking into this, I genuinely believe that. If you don't know already, the 2003 to 2005 SRT-4 Neon. A Neon is a kind of light, but it's also a car. It was actually an Econo box car. But specifically, the SRT-4 is a 2.4 liter dual overhead cam, 16 valve turbo inline 4 that sends power to the front wheels, and the front wheels only, through a manual 5-speed transmission. Redline is around 6,240 RPM, and it makes a respectable 15 pounds of boost. It weighs 2,900 pounds. It's a sub 3,000 pound car.
Oh my god. It's a boosted car under 3,000 pounds.
The 2003 model year had 215 horsepower and 245 pound-feet of torque. 04 and 05 got better fuel injectors and a tune pretty much from factory to make 230 horsepower and 215 pound-feet of torque. Why? I don't know why they added 15 horsepower. Realistically speaking, you can find these all throughout Marketplace between like 4 grand to 10. Probably perfect low mileage ones for maybe a little bit more, but these cars aren't expensive. On the actual dyno, 238 horsepower to the wheel. 0 to 60 is 5.3 seconds, and the quarter mile is at 13 out of 103. The transmission has problems. And that's the biggest turnoff for people. But the problems consist of synchro problems and clutch problems, which, if you know your cars, you know your manual transmissions, that's a pretty easy fix. Dodge sold stage kits for this.
Oh.
Stage kits?
Stage kits. They were more of support modifications because these cars were meant to compete with the Japanese counterparts, like Civics and stuff like that. People will do that stage 3 kit with better tires because the tires were low-key ass, completely under warranty, and run 11s in the quarter mile.
What?
Stage 3 tune increased the RPM to 6,500 RPM. Couldn't really find this, but around 300 horsepower to the wheel. These cars love ethanol. People would put ethanol in a better intake manifold, they'd make 500 to the wheel.
Oh my god.
They'd make 450 to 500 to the wheel without opening the block with the stage 3 kit. There were literal race components used in this motor. I'm talking forged cranks. I'm talking forged cranks.
Are you talking forged cranks?
No, I'm not. The biggest complaint this car got from factory, the biggest thing people complained about, I shit you not, the turbo made too much noise. My issue with these are literally one thing. It's a front wheel drive Dodge. active. There was still a cult following for this car.
Oh, absolutely.
Me and him know somebody that had one. And when he showed us the video of him accelerating in his fully built SRT-4, I can't get tachometer to do that in a video game. You will die in this car. This is a sub 3,000 pound car. But if you like cars and you want to buy it, that's a good idea.
Guys, for my car, I got one word. 2JZ.
Is it a Supra?
Nope. For those that do not know, that is a inline 6 twin turbo from the factory. Now the IS300 comes with a 2JZ. However, it is not the 2JZ GTE that comes in the Supra, it is the 2JZ GE minus the T, which stands for turbo. It's a naturally aspirated 2JZ engine. Yes, that's right, the Toyota IS300, the first generation, so 01 to 05, comes with a naturally aspirated inline 6 that just so happens to be a 2JZ. Right off the bat, I'm gonna let you guys know, there's a ton of these on Facebook Marketplace. Clean, that run. I don't know about clean, but these cars run 3 to 6 grand all day. I couldn't believe how many I could find for like 3, 4, 5 grand. You're getting a 2JZ GE, like I mentioned earlier. It's a 3-liter inline 6, naturally aspirated, that makes about 215 horsepower. You get 218 foot-pound of torque. This car weighs about 3,200 pounds, 3,255 to 3,285, depending on the transmission and motor you get. Yeah, you can get these things in a 5-speed auto or a 5-speed manual.
This is probably my first reaction to the 0 to 60. I actually don't know it.
Guys, the 0 to 60 for a stock first-gen IS300 is 7.3 seconds. And the quarter mile was done in 15.5 seconds. You're picking one of these up, you're poor, you lost all your money, you lost your house, you lost your wife. That's why she's your ex-wife and weighs 4,500 pounds.
I thought it was
3,200 pounds. When you do pick this up, there's a lot of good things, right? You get the Toyota reliability, there's huge aftermarket support because it's Toyota, and there's a huge community behind everything to do with this car. The most common thing to do to the motor is boost it.
Oh, really?
Yep, if you can believe that or not.
With what? A supercharger?
No, you're gonna turbocharge this thing. So people run big turbos, people run twin turbos. Now, if you're poor, you're probably not gonna do that. Not to worry, there's a lot of other things you can do to this car. So if you're gonna buy this car and you're an enthusiast, you're gonna get the manual. It's a rear-wheel drive sedan, 4 doors. I think they look really good. Very diverse group. You see a lot of stance builds.
Yes.
Stance community loves these.
Yeah.
Which begs the question: can I put bigger wheels and tires on this car? You can. So this car comes on 215/45 17s. And it can fit up to, this is per Fitment Industries, a 225/40 in the front and a 235/40 in the rear. So you can run a little staggered setup. Now, if you want to go fast in this thing, it's very doable, it's been done, and there's a lot of parts that are built for this car to go fast. Gonna boost this thing and turn it into a 2JZ GTE. You're gonna put a big turbo on it, a twin turbo on it, regardless. You have to look into some supporting mods, and when I say some supporting mods, I'm talking forged crank and forged crank and forged crank. At the end of the day, this thing can go fast. You're gonna have to put a couple grand in it, but keep in mind that we're still staying under $10,000. If you pick one of these up for 3, 4 grand, you're staying well under $10,000. At the end of the day, this is a rear-wheel drive sedan with a very moddable engine. It looks great, it's Japanese, parts are cheap. There are some common problems with this car out of the box. The evap system goes bad sometimes. The sunroof gets clogged with dirt and leaks, I've been told.
I think it's like every
sunroof.
Well, this sunroof leaks.
Oh. But does it leak?
No. At the end of the day, it's super common to mod these things. They're easy and cheap to own, dirt cheap to pick up. They're economical, practical, and extreme upside for modifications and tuner culture, not to mention that they look good. I saved a couple on Facebook that I can go over now. $3,200, it's in Staten Island. I think this is the one that has bad exterior. Driver's side paint faded, blah, 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 whatever. Rusted to shit. Rocker panels are almost non-existent. So this car runs and drives. It's got really rusted out rocker panels, and it's $3,200. 232K miles.
Wow.
No engine noise, nothing. Timing belt service up to date. New bulbs. AC works. No check engine lights. eBay lip kit installed. There's a couple rips in the interior, a couple interior problems, nothing you're not going to get on a Facebook Marketplace car. Anyway, if you have a crippling gambling addiction just like us, these are 3 cars to definitely consider on a budget while being an enthusiast.
Wait, no, that's right. I'm going to get it all back on this war parlay. I bet that Mazda's going to get nuked again. Go watch our Mazda video, by the way.
Yes. Yes, if you guys like this video and you want to see many more, let us know in the comments. Let us know if there's a car on this list that should not have been on this list, or if there's a car that you think should have been on this list that was not on this list. But if you do have a gambling addiction, you can always call no one and place a 40-leg parlay on Chinese table tennis.
And at least I watch Boost. Like, comment, subscribe.
But you don't have to.
Pesos.
10,000 pesos? What's that in USD?
I don't want to rub your feet.
What? This video is sponsored by
Blue Chew. Sit the fuck down, bro.
John has a crippling gambling addiction.
I actually
Call
do.
1-800-GAMBLER for help now.